they were relating to the rope. Oh, that's a big one.
Yes.
There he is, yes. All right guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. We are still down here in Louisiana and we are out here in this little bayou and we're here next to the shrimp boat and we are gonna do some fishing. We're still out here with Jared from Outside The Levees and we're gonna be targeting a pretty wild and crazy fish species, one that lives nowhere near me at all and really, honestly guys, isn't supposed to be here. So we're gonna be targeting these fish using some live bait. We got some worms over at Walmart earlier and we're gonna dip them down and see if we can't catch that wild and crazy mystery fish. And in us using worms, we can definitely catch a wide variety of species. We can catch some bluegill, some catfish, and bass. I mean, literally everything eats a worm. So we'll take anything and everything, but we would love to catch that mystery fish. And if we do catch it, we're not legally able to throw it back. So we're gonna take it home, we're gonna cook it up. So guys, hopefully y'all excited to join along with us on today's adventure. If so, do me a huge favor, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let's see what we can get into today. Let's go. Well, Jared's hooked up. Well, he was hooked up. The fish busted him off. Oh, he gone. He took the line to the bobber. Where you normally catch him at? By the poles?
Right here.
Right there.
Right there.
You catch him in the mouth, or you do some snagging? Like, what do you? This will be my first time fishing worms over here by a big old shrimp boat. Pretty excited. Jared lost his bobber. He's going in to save it. You can't leave your bobbers behind.
All right.
You gotta save all the bobbers. Got a fish! Oh gosh, it's a big guy. All right. What's going on here?
Nice.
I think I'm fishing a little deep. He couldn't pull it under. There we go, guys. Traveled all the way down here to South Louisiana, and we're still out here catching some big old bluegills.
That's a nice one.
That's a hammer, man.
Got the hump on its head and everything.
Okay, this isn't quite the target fish, and while this is tasty, and we may keep some, I'm gonna throw this guy back. But we're on the board. Got him. Oh, it's another bluegill. He came flying. Seems to be a lot of bluegill in here right now. Pretty fish. He's got the bright colors. He's just kind of small. Oh, oh,
Told you.
Oh.
That's a big one, dude. Look at that one.
Oh, you got one, dude.
Told you they right there.
That thing is crazy looking. Okay guys, Jared strikes first. He's got our first Rio Grande cichlid of the day. Dude, that's crazy.
We got to get to the weigh-in. We got to go. We got to get to the weigh-in now.
That's bigger than the first bluegill I caught. Like, that is a chunk. Look
That's
at the
a big one. Yeah, look at the bulk on the head there.
That thing is awesome. We're gonna clean and eat that thing.
We're gonna have to.
I'm excited.
We can't put it back. We'll get
It's
in trouble.
illegal. Yep.
Yeah.
We'll go to jail.
That's right.
So we got this bucket. Hey,
Nice.
good job, dude. So with that, you guys now know the species that we are targeting. It is in fact the Rio Grande cichlid. They are an invasive species here in southern Louisiana. Definitely don't have them in Arkansas. I'm pretty sure we don't have them in Arkansas. We have a few invasive species, but nothing like that. I've actually never caught a cichlid of any sort, so I'm excited to hopefully catch one. Jared caught it right underneath my feet. So I'm gonna get another fresh worm rigged up, and I'm going to see if I can't bust me one of those big guys. Woo! Is that another one? What?
Get in there, bro.
What?
Get in there, bro.
Jared's a cichlid king.
Get in there.
I thought he was the redfish king, but he's the cichlid king.
There, bro.
Oh gosh.
Dude, you don't have to set that off.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's the only way.
It's the only way, huh?
It's the only way.
There he is.
Got him. Oh, hey, no wonder I'm missing the last time. Well, dang. There we go, guys. That is the target species right there. Rio Grande cichlid. I'm not sure how we're gonna eat this one. Looks like it belongs in the dang fish tank, and honestly, would be really cool in one, but can't do that. Look at that. My first Rio Grande cichlid, my PB, is a 4-incher. They're fired up. Got him, got him, got him. I got 2 of them now.
Bro, you gotta stop stinking up the hole catching them little ones.
Somebody's got to. Honestly, guys, these remind me a lot of the long-eared sunfish we had back home. They have all those little speckles. That big one he caught was so beautiful. It had the blue spots. Oh, big fins. I bet a redfish will munch this thing. Oh shoot, didn't even pull the bobber under. That's another one. They're loaded. We started off catching only bluegill and now we're catching nothing but cichlids.
I think it's the position. Like,
they fired up. I think that they got excited. I think they came out from underneath these boats. I've also got a smaller piece of worm on there now. I was using one's a little bit chunkier at first. Nope, I don't want to go to jail. There we go, another Rio Grande cichlid. That's weird. That's weird, Jared. I'm not a cichlid, but if I was, I would live right underneath this nice little boat. It's a big old boat. I just got me a fresh piece of worm on here. Floating it back through here again. It's weird because I feel like I could see the bottom and I could see the rocks I'm fishing, but I don't see the fish. I think they're hiding down in those cracks. I really don't know anything about these cichlids and their natural history really and their behavior, but it seems like they like these rocks. I did not catch anything in the shade line. There's some rocks directly on the other side of this fence, but I can't get over there. They got it all blocked off. I bet they're all over that. Got him. There we go. Man, Jared caught all the big ones. The bite is so light, and you can imagine why. These ones are not very big. Those first 2 that Jared caught were donkeys, and I've seen him catch some big ones on his channel, which, by the way, if you haven't checked out his channel, Outside The Levees, check the link down in my description of this video, or in any of the videos you watch in this series. He's got an amazing channel. Does a great job showcasing what life is like down here in southern Louisiana. Does a lot of cool catch and cooks. Just a lot of just good old fun Cajun stuff. Got him. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There's a chunk. There's my chunky Rio I've been looking for. Jared's over in the bluegill hole.
swimming away with it.
Okay, who's this bigger? Which one would y'all rather catch, a big old Rio Grande cichlid or a bluegill? Finally, I've got myself a sizable Rio Grande cichlid. The one that Jared caught first thing was almost double this one's size, I feel like. But look how beautiful they are. Look at the spots. They're so crazy. These big old fins. Looks, you know, just something comes straight out of the aquarium. These are native down to South Texas. So not too far away from here. I'm not sure how they got here. I'm not sure if it was Katrina or somebody just dumping them out here as they had it in their fish tank. But really cool, and I'm excited to see how these things taste. I love trying new fish species, and this is not one that I ever imagined I would be trying. So we're tossing them in the bucket. Those are shad, right?
That's probably menhaden.
Menhaden, either way. Oh, I got me another big daddy.
There you go.
Hey.
Got you a sickie.
I'm out here looking at these schools of bait fish. I kept calling them shad.
Listen, if you want to get one mounted, I've got the guy. I'm just saying.
You got the guy?
We got a guy. No shame in your game if you want to get one mounted.
Not my PB Rio Grande cichlid. This might be my new PB. I had just had it.
That's your new PB.
And I got another one. They like the rocks. They're like green sunfish. They like the rocks. I'm gonna go back to the OG cichlid hole. We've got spots within spots. We're fishing about a 40-foot little stretch of bank here. We've got cichlid hole, bluegill hole, nothing hole, cichlid hole, and yeah, we're figuring it out. I got a pinfish. What?
Pinfish have moved in.
That's crazy. Got a pinfish. That tide's moving in. That's just weird, man. Catch a pinfish on a night crawler, catching brim. Oh, here's the sequence. We caught bluegill, we caught Rio Grande cichlids, and now we've got pinfish. That's crazy. If he was a bigger guy, I'd throw him in the bucket. I never had a pinfish. He's about the same size as them cichlids. They were relating to the rope. Oh, that's a big one.
Yes.
There he is. Yes. Woo. I keep stepping on something that's mushy. It feels like an anthill. That's a giant, dude. There's my. That is. Look at the collar on that thing.
My dude got his PB.
That is a giant.
My dude got him a peasy beasy.
So that is my official new PB Rio Grande cichlid. He's about the same size as my hand. He's got this beautiful black collar right there. I would imagine some of these are really dark, aren't they, Jared? You catch some that are like all that dark color, or are they mostly like this?
Some get darker than that, but they all have the blue spots.
Yeah, look at the spots on his fins. That is just gorgeous. Crazy little fish. He's got crazy little mouth. He's got some teeth, but they're kind of, I mean, they're not sketchy teeth, so that's why we're lipping them. And it's the easiest way to hold on to them because they just flip and flop in your hands. We're gonna put them in the bucket. We got a nice little mess of fish in here. We got several cichlids. Jared's got a freak giant in here. I think this is him. I want to find him. I'm gonna show you guys that big old fish again. How am I missing him? He's so big. Look at this thing. Whew. See, they just flip and flop. Look at the size of that cichlid Jared caught earlier. That is, look at the hump on his head. I want to get one of those. Crazy looking thing. All right, guys, so we've been out here for a couple hours now. We caught a bunch of fish in this, just in this one little tiny spot. We caught a bunch of those Rio Grande cichlids. We also caught some bluegill, and we got some of our bigger ones here on the stringer. Looking pretty cool, but the sun has gotten really high. It's quite hot. There's also a chance of another storm coming through here today, so we're going to head on back to the house. We're gonna get these fish cleaned up, and we're gonna cook them later on this afternoon. So we're excited about that. We'll see you guys when we get back to the house. All right, we're back here at Jared's house, and we're at his cleaning station. He's got a nice cleaning station right here. We need one of these at our place. But we've got our old Rio Grande cichlids here, and we're gonna be filleting these bigger ones. I kind of like watching Jared clean them. I'm always having to clean the fish. It's nice to have somebody else
Watch
clean
your hands,
them.
baby.
Oh,
Hold your hands back. Watch how blue the meat is.
It's blue?
Yeah.
So these fish are pretty flat, and Jared's saying the fish meat is kind of bluish.
All right.
Let me see that fillet. Not too bad. And these fish are not huge. I would say that they're really similar in shape and size to a big long-eared sunfish. We're gonna clean through the rest of those fish. We also have the small ones. We're gonna figure out something to do with them, and we're gonna cook them up later. I think we're gonna make like a fish and pasta sort of dish. And you guys know how it is. We love that kind of stuff, so I'm excited. And Jared is a good cook. I haven't seen him cook like firsthand, but I've eaten some of the stuff he had left over in his fridge, and it's really good. So I'm excited to eat it. So these fish are pretty weird. They're really flat. You can kind of see on this one, see how flat and slender they are, but they're pretty thick up here by the head, and then they're thick kind of down here on the bottom. So really just kind of taking our time, dissecting around the ribs and the backbone, and trying to get as much of this meat as possible. Now, there is a pretty good little chunk. I think I'll be able to show you guys on this one right here. There's the fillet right there. Looks pretty good. We're gonna take the meat off the skin. I'm gonna scrap that guy. Again, I'm just really excited to try these things. I love trying new fish species. I love catching new fish species. You know, back home in Arkansas, there's really not a whole lot of fish species that I haven't already caught yet, besides maybe some micros. So that's something I love about exploring, traveling around, is just getting the opportunity to catch new fish species. That's a nice chunk of meat right there. That'd be great on some pasta. Or if you just fried it by itself, it'd be really good. All right, guys, we've got our bag full of our Rio Grande cichlids, and we have them filleted up. And today we're gonna be making a little dish where we incorporate some fried up cichlid fillets and toss it on a bed of some noodles. Jared's got some water boiling. I think he's got the noodles cooking inside. But out here we've got the frying set up. We got a hot cast iron skillet with some oil. We got what appears to be an egg wash. We got some, is that some panko crumbs?
That's breadcrumbs, seasoned breadcrumbs.
Some breadcrumbs right there. So we're gonna be dunking these boys in a little bit of double of that and then throwing them in there. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it, Jared?
It's pretty straightforward.
And
like
it's always
extremely straightforward.
Yeah, extremely straightforward and extremely foolproof. So
right.
We're gonna get right to it. Okay guys, we just finished up the cooking, and in my hand I have a nice individual fillet off one of those beautiful Rio Grande cichlids, and I'm excited to try it. It's fried up, golden and delicious in those breadcrumbs. We also have some of the plate that we've chopped up that we're actually gonna be adding to our noodle dish, which I'm also excited about, but I figured we needed to give this a solid old-fashioned taste test. This is our first time eating them. Jared's had them before, so he knows what they taste like, but I'm excited. I have a feeling, my predictions are that it's gonna taste somewhat like a bluegill, but hey, we'll see what happens. That's very delicious. And honestly, it does taste a little bit like a bluegill, but it tastes like something else, and I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's like lumpy. It's like thick. I don't know if you can see the flakes in there, but it is quite delicious. I could definitely see myself, if I ever got the opportunity again to come down and catch a bunch of cichlids, to like really fill the bucket up and just have a huge mess of these things. They are very, very good. So I guess I encourage, if you're down here in South Louisiana and you get on some of these Rio Grande cichlids, to keep them, because number one, they're super invasive and I think it's illegal to throw them back if you possess them, but because they make excellent table fare. Muy delicioso. Okay, so now that we know that these Rio Grande cichlids are very, very tasty, this is where the fun begins. So Jared whipped us up some noodles. Is this ramen? What is this?
That's just regular old ramen noodles, buddy.
Regular old ramen. And then we've got this Japanese barbecue sauce. The Bachans?
No, I don't know how to say it. I don't know.
Jared was saying that this is like a mixture of soy sauce and barbecue. So what you're gonna do is actually I'm gonna put the fish in first. Chopped up a few of these bad boys. I mean, look how beautiful those fillets turned out. Okay, then we're gonna take a little bit of this juice right here. Let me know when you think I'm good. Let me know when you think I'm good, Jared.
I think you're good.
Okay, I don't want to go too crazy.
And then just sesame or no?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the sesame. Okay, we're gonna hit these with a little bit of sesame seeds.
There you go.
Okay. We're gonna keep swishing it around. Looks pretty good. Okay. Now we're going in.
Get you some fish and noodle. There you go.
It's a lot of noodles. Here we go, guys. This is the official taste test of some Rio Grande cichlid with some Japanese barbecue soy sauce, ramen, and sesame seeds.
That's pretty good, huh? I like it when a plan comes together.
That's really good.
Yeah.
And you can honestly do this, guys, with any fish species you like. I would say you can use a bluegill and crappie, especially because you get them nice and fried and crispy. You can also cut up some bass or some catfish. I'm sure it would be good. That sauce is great. Where'd you get that sauce at?
Walmart. For a while there, like, you could only get it online, but now they're in stores. And
let me hold this up.
That's gonna take off, man.
That's tasty.
That's good.
That's really tasty. It really is. It tastes more soy than barbecue, but there's definitely hits of barbecue.
Hints of barbecue.
So like, you would think barbecue on fish would be kind of gross, but that right there is money. That's money.
I want the money.
Get more bite. More bite. That's fantastic, man. Like Jared said, it's great when a plan comes together. That cichlid spot, it really didn't look like anything crazy. Like if I was just showing up here, just random, like fishing, like I would never have thought that there were cichlids living there. So he's putting in the work. He found the honey hole, and we're doing our best to kind of help, eliminate some of that cichlid population. Even though I don't think you can ever eradicate those fish. Again, big thanks to Jared for having me out to catch these cichlids, and then for ultimately cooking them up for us. Be sure to check out his channel. Be sure to check out his video that we made while we were down here. We're planning on getting out and doing some more fishing while I'm down, so I'm excited for that. Be sure to be looking for those videos. But for this one, this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.